Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the 2025 Chevrolet Blazer EV LT all-wheel drive. As with all of my reviews, I'm going to cover all of the ins and outs and take this thing on a thorough drive. Of course, there's a whole bunch of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Unlike most vehicles nowadays, the Blazer EV does not have a physical start-stop switch. At bare minimum, all you have to do is have the key fob on you, climb in, and press the brake pedal. That will automatically power on the entire vehicle to where you can put it in drive and be on your way. Now there is an automatic shutdown feature as well, so when you get to the end of your journey, put it in park, release the brake pedal and open the door, it will usually power itself down all by itself. But if you need to manually shut it down, there is a button at the far left corner of the infotainment touchscreen. You just press it, confirm, and it will also shut it down. Pretty neat. With the Blazer EV, Chevrolet's new generation electric vehicle portfolio is expanding to make EV ownership more accessible and drive the brand into the growing mid-size electric crossover segment. Its most direct competitors include the Ford Mustang Mach-E, Tesla Model Y, Hyundai Ioniq 5, Honda Prologue, and the Volkswagen ID.4. The Blazer EV is based on GM's innovative Ultium platform and, aside from the name, has no relation to the gas-powered Blazer. It offers two spacious rows of seats, great road manners, and competitive range. What stands out about the Blazer EV is that it doesn't look unconventional. While some of the EV space-age quirkiness can be quite fun, it is easily overdone. The Blazer EV is more traditional in nature, but at the same time, it's a fresh, modern design that's tasteful and sporty. I believe it's not only a great option to consider if you're thinking of making the transition to an EV, but it's just a well-rounded crossover in general. Each of the trims share a muscular, athletic profile with taut, converging body lines that convey motion. Prominent front fender extractor appliques are a nod towards Chevy's motorsports legacy. The LT features a monochromatic appearance, while the RS strikes a sportier presence with a black grille and other black accents. The high-performance SS, which I hope to cover separately in a future video, serves up the most aggressive aesthetic, with unique front and rear fascias, more aggressive side skirts, standard two-tone color schemes featuring a black roof, standard 22-inch wheels, unique taillights, and more. The presence of the RS and SS are further enhanced with a bold, dual-element LED exterior lighting signature that incorporates choreographed lighting sequences, which activate when you approach or walk away. The effect features a full light bar and illuminated bow tie emblem on the front. The front lighting also conveys the state of charge as the vehicle charges. One thing in particular that I thought was quite cool was the powered opening charge port door, standard on all trims. It's located on the driver's side front fender and gives a bit of theater to the charging process. For 2025, the Blazer EV is offered in LT, RS, and SS trims. The LT now starts at $45,995 when equipped with front-wheel drive, and it yields about 312 miles of range. The dual-motor all-wheel drive setup is an additional $3,000 and has about 286 miles of range. The RS can be had in rear-wheel drive form for $56,990 or all-wheel drive form for $54,295, which have about 334 and 283 miles of range respectively. The SS, which starts at $62,490, is only offered in all-wheel drive form and is able to accelerate to 60 miles an hour in as little as 3.4 seconds, thanks to the electric system's 595 horsepower and 645 pound-feet of torque. It also includes many features as standard that are otherwise optional on the other trims, plus a number of exclusive things like the 22-inch wheels and upgraded Brembo brakes. All of the prices I've mentioned include destination and are before any applicable incentives. The LT in particular is offered with a myriad of optional extras and packages. The selection equipped on this example include the Super Cruise package, the Comfort and Convenience package, and 21-inch machine finish wheels. The silver roof rails are included in the Comfort and Convenience package. A panoramic sunroof is a standalone option. 8 exterior colors are available for both the LT and RS. This example is finished in Riptide Blue Metallic, which is one of the 6 no-cost options. The total MSRP for what you see here is $56,535. The LT's available 21-inch alloy wheels are 9.5 inches wide, an inch wider than the standard 19-inch wheels, which help improve handling. The tires are also wider, measuring 275/45 versus the standard 255/60 tires. The Blazer EV is not offered with a spare tire. Instead, there's a tire inflator kit that includes sealant and an air compressor. The wheels feature a machined face with black painted pockets. The Bridgestone all-season tires feature the company's new Enlighten technology, which is said to offer lower rolling resistance, lower wear, and lower weight. They're also quiet, with minimal road noise. The braking system consists of 4-wheel internally ventilated FNC disc brakes. The discs span 12.5 inches in the front and 13.6 inches in the rear. They're clamped down by twin piston and single piston calipers respectively. The pedal feel is firm and inspires confidence. Overall braking performance is excellent. The parking brake is electronic. It operates automatically depending on the situation, but it can also be manually operated by a button on the left side of the dashboard. A selectable auto hold feature is also standard. Standard regen braking converts the kinetic energy of the vehicle's forward momentum into electricity that's stored in the battery pack to maximize the driving range. The level of regen braking can be controlled by the paddle on the left side of the steering wheel. There's even a one-pedal driving feature, which is pretty common to EVs. Activated via the center display, it allows you to slow the vehicle to a full stop using only the accelerator pedal. The Blazer EV's system in particular is really quite good. It doesn't replace the need for the brake pedal, but once you're used to it, you can perform most stops and slowdowns using one-pedal driving. You can even customize the behavior of the system in the center screen. High mode slows the vehicle with more force. Underpinning the Blazer EV are fully independent 5-link suspensions in the front and rear. They offer a great balance of smooth road manners and sporty driving characteristics. The suspension is taut and responsive, but it's also quite comfortable. That's perhaps one of the biggest pluses when it comes to an EV like this. It's far more dynamic feeling behind the wheel than many comparable gas-powered crossovers, simply due to physics, having the bulk of the vehicle's weight mounted low in the middle. The continuously variable electric power steering increases or decreases the amount of assist depending on the steering wheel angle and vehicle speed. Steering assist is greater during low-speed maneuvers such as parking. It's light on overall feel, but you can firm it up some if you prefer by placing the vehicle into sport mode or customizing your own settings via My Mode. The turning circle measures 39.7 feet. The LT is available with a wrapped steering wheel. It's manually adjustable for tilt and reach and offers quick access controls to many of the vehicle's features, including cruise control, hands-free phone and voice commands, audio, and more. A heated steering wheel is also available. I'm particularly fond of the 11-inch digital instrument cluster. As with other GM vehicles I've driven as of late, the cluster offers different layouts that you can toggle between via the steering wheel, including a full-width navigation display and one that prioritizes driver assistance features. There's even a clean layout that drops info to a bare minimum. I found the latter particularly nice when driving at night. One thing to note, the headlight controls amongst other features are now found within the Controls and Safety menu in the center display. The left stalk operates the wipers, turn signals, and high beams. An optional head-up display beams essential drive information onto the windshield to promote more eyes-forward driving, The settings for it are also located within the Controls and Safety menu. GM's Ultium platform, which again forms the foundation of the Blazer EV, is an all-new body architecture that supports multiple range options and 3 available drive systems: front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and rear-wheel drive. The unique large format pouch-style cells can be stacked vertically or horizontally inside the battery pack. This allows engineers to optimize battery energy storage and layout for every single vehicle application, whether it be the Blazer EV, Silverado EV, Equinox EV, or any other EV models in the future. It's less about the vehicle platform itself, but more of a modular, scalable packaging strategy. The low and wide proportions of the Ultium platform and the structural positioning of the battery pack contribute to a comparatively low center of gravity that enhances driving stability. The drive units are designed in-house and essentially combine a permanent magnet electric motor with a single-speed transmission to apply power to the wheels. Regardless of the drivetrain, placing the Blazer EV quote-unquote into gear is done with a new electronic column shifter. To place the vehicle into drive, you pull the shifter back and down. Neutral is selected by pulling the shifter back for a moment. Reverse is selected by pulling it back and up. Park is selected by the button on the end of the shifter. It's pretty straightforward. The LT and RS all-wheel drive models produce 288 horsepower and 333 pound-feet of torque, which is good for a 0 to 60 time of around 6 seconds. The EPA estimated range is 286 miles for both models. The RS rear-wheel drive slots just below the SS, as it produces 340 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque. This is due to the fact that it uses a completely different rear motor compared to the all-wheel drive's rear motor, which serves as more of a traction assist motor, not necessarily to bolster performance. It only kicks in to assist the front motor when accelerating or when the front wheels start to slip. The 2 drive units are not physically connected like a conventional all-wheel drive system. They work in tandem with the vehicle's onboard software. The RS rear-wheel drive shares the SS's larger 102 kilowatt-hour battery pack, while the RS all-wheel drive, LT all-wheel drive, and LT front-wheel drive models have an 85 kilowatt-hour pack. The larger battery pack also allows the RS rear-wheel drive to have the longest range out of any Blazer EV, 334 miles to be specific. If you live in an area where all-wheel drive isn't that important, the RS rear-wheel drive appears to be the sweet spot of the lineup that offers the best of both worlds, performance and range. The front-wheel drive LT is rated at 312 miles. When it comes to charging performance, the Blazer EV offers an 11.5 kilowatt onboard AC charging module for home charging and public charging, along with high-speed DC public fast charging capability. With the 85 kilowatt-hour pack, you can recoup 68 miles of range in about 10 minutes. In that same time, with the 102 kilowatt-hour pack, you can recoup about 80 miles as it charges at a faster rate of 190 kilowatt versus 150 kilowatt. An included charge cord has a changeable attachment plug for 120 volt or 240 volt or level 1 or level 2 home charging. Unless the vehicle is used sparingly, level 1 charging is not really a viable charging option as it takes significantly longer to charge, about 4 miles per hour compared to level 2, which recoups about 21 miles per hour. With the appropriate home charging station, you can recoup about 31 miles of range per hour. Actual charging times will vary based on battery condition, output of the charger, vehicle settings, and outside temperature. The LT all-wheel drive in particular has an EPA miles per gallon equivalent rating of 102 city and 87 highway, with a combined average of 95. The charge door is power operated with a touch-sensitive button, which is honestly pretty cool. An LED ring of light helps illuminate the charge port at night. This example had 4 drive modes to choose from: Normal, Sport, Snow, and My mode. The modes modify throttle, brake, and steering feel as well as sound. Snow mode in particular helps prioritize traction in low grip situations. Like a lot of EVs nowadays, there's sound in the background while driving. With the Blazer EV, the sound is almost like a jet engine taking off. It has 3 modes: normal, sport, and off. Sport is a little louder than normal. When properly equipped, the Blazer EV is able to tow up to 3,500 pounds when fitted with rear-wheel drive and 1,500 pounds when fitted with all-wheel drive. When in reverse, a hitch guidance feature displays a centered guideline on the rear vision camera view to help you line up the hitch to the trailer. When driving, you can also check the trailer using the available rear vision camera mirror. On the LT, trailering provisions, hitch guidance, and hitch view are included with the comfort and convenience package. The Blazer EV offers the latest charging, infotainment, and driver assistance technologies that work together to offer greater convenience, comfort, and confidence when it comes to EV ownership. A major enabler of the technologies is Ultium, GM's new end-to-end vehicle software platform. It separates the vehicle software from the hardware to enable the frequent and seamless delivery of software-defined features, apps, and services over the air. The Blazer EV's 2-row interior layout offers ample spaciousness and storage thanks to its flat floor, enabled by the packaging of the Ultium platform. Like the exterior, many interior elements across the different trims draw inspiration from Chevrolet's sports cars and performance heritage. The LT's interior is only available in black. Cloth upholstery is standard, while Evotech's synthetic leather is available. With the latter, the front seat backrests have white accents. Overall quality of the fit and finish is pretty good. It's a little on the utilitarian side with the all-black interior, but it's comfortable, roomy, and quiet. It's also quite practical. Front cabin storage includes a broad center console with a front tray, 2 cup holders, and a large cubby under the armrest. The doors have large pockets, the glove box is super accommodating, and there's a slim tray in the middle of the dash on the passenger side. USB-C outlets can be found at the front of the center console. There's an additional one in the compartment beneath the armrest, along with a 12-volt power outlet. With the LT's comfort and convenience package, you get quite a significant dose of additional features, such as an 8-way power driver's seat, a 6-way power passenger seat, 2-way power lumbar for both front seats, heated front seats and a heated steering wheel, an auto-dimming rearview mirror, a wireless phone charger, a wrapped steering wheel, trailering technologies, an automatic opening power rear liftgate, and more. The headrests and seatbelts are vertically adjustable, and the steering wheel is adjustable for tilt and reach. The expansive 17.7-inch touchscreen is the focal point of the cabin and the command center for the vehicle's infotainment system and additional features. Despite the heavy screen presence, there's still a decent range of hard buttons for essential controls, including a volume knob. Basic climate controls can be found at the bottom of the center display, both hard buttons and digital. In-depth climate controls are found within the climate menu. It's a dual-zone automatic system. The center display has nice graphics and is very well incorporated into the overall design of the dashboard. It provides a wide range of useful information, connected apps, and personalized profiles, but is one of the first GM vehicles to not include Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. GM announced a while back that they believe they can deliver a more curated experience through further development of their own infotainment system, although it does include popular apps such as Google Maps, Waze, and Spotify. Although I admittedly was not a fan of this originally, and I still wish they would include the smartphone integration technologies for those who have been users of them for the long term. But truth be told, I thought this was an excellent infotainment system that did everything I wanted to without a fuss. It's intuitive and responsive. Despite all of the included features, it doesn't take long to familiarize yourself with it. Media options include AM/FM radio, Sirius XM with 360L, Bluetooth streaming, USB connection, Google News, and Amazon Alexa. A 5G Wi-Fi hotspot is included too. The LT comes standard with a 6-speaker audio system that offers a nice balanced sound with surprisingly good power for not being a branded system. The navigation system, which works well and looks great on the large screen, can even help locate and plot routes based on charging stations in your current range. The screen can also be divided up to display a combination of audio, navigation, and trip information. Google Assistant serves as your natural voice recognition and assistance system that allows you to operate many in-vehicle features hands-free. There's a whole section for EV-related stuff, such as the list of all area charging stations and your estimated state of charge upon arrival to different stations. You can create charging schedules, modify the levels to which the battery will charge to, set up cabin preconditioning, prep for fast charging if needed, and more. Tire pressure, energy usage, and trip information can also be displayed with high-res interactive infographics or traditional menus, which makes for a pretty neat experience. And lastly, with Google Play, you have a vast library of apps that can be downloaded to the system and used just like you would have through Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. The Blazer EV offers a wide array of standard and available safety technologies. The standard Chevy Safety Assist suite includes automatic emergency braking, forward collision alert, front pedestrian braking, rear park assist, blind zone steering assist, safety alert seat, rear seat reminder, following distance indicator, lane keep assist with lane departure warning, and IntelliBeam automatic high beam assist. This example has the Super Cruise package, which retails for $3,255. It allows for hands-free driving on compatible roads. When using the technology, an LED light bar at the top of the steering wheel indicates the status of the system and will also prompt you if you need to take back control. Having used it on several GM vehicles now, I can honestly say the system works very well. Bundled with it is enhanced automatic park assist, which can automatically steer, brake, and shift gears to park the vehicle into a dedicated parallel or perpendicular parking space. It can also help you unpark the vehicle. Also bundled is 3 years of digital services by OnStar. Additional safety technologies available across the Blazer EV lineup include a head-up display, adaptive cruise control, an HD surround vision camera system, a rear camera mirror, heated wiper park, enhanced automatic emergency braking, intersection automatic emergency braking, reverse automatic braking, rear pedestrian alert, and side bicyclist alert. You also have Chevrolet's Buckle to Drive and Teen Driver systems. The airbag setup includes frontal airbags, seat-mounted side impact, and knee airbags to the driver and front passenger, plus head curtain airbags to the front and rear outboard seating positions. The Blazer EV offers a generous rear seat that can sit 3 adults comfortably. There's plentiful leg and hip room. The flat floor and wide middle section are very practical in making sure everyone has the space they need without compromise. Headroom is quite good too. Keep in mind this example did not have the available panoramic sunroof. While I'm a huge fan of them for how open and airy they can make an interior feel, there can be a trade-off with headspace some. I have not had the chance to compare to see how much of a compromise there would be in a Blazer EV, it's just something to be aware of. I had more than enough headroom left over and I'm 5'10". It's also worth noting that the rear seat is quite comfortable and a nice place to sit for an extended period of time. The backrest can be reclined so you can kick back, relax, or even take a nap. All 3 headrests are adjustable vertically. When not in use, the middle headrest retracts into the backrest for better rearward visibility. In the rear of the center console, there's 2 large adjustable air vents to help keep rear passengers comfortable. Beneath the vents is a pair of USB-C charge outlets. Heated rear outboard seats are standard on the SS and available on the RS. They're not offered on the LT. Additional standard amenities shown here include overhead LED lighting, grab handles and coat hooks on either side, a fold-down center armrest with cup holders, seat back storage pockets, lower door pockets, and child seat anchors. For convenience, the tailgate can open hands-free when the key fob is recognized by the sensors at the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned, on the LT, it's part of the comfort and convenience package. When it comes to cargo, the vehicle's dimensions make for a generous volume out back. The wheelbase spans 122 inches and overall length is 192.6 inches. Height and width, not including the side mirrors, comes in at 65 and 78 inches respectively. This example, without the sunroof, has 25.5 cubic feet of space behind the rear seat. Underneath the cargo floor, you have plenty of additional storage as well as a dedicated compartment to store the dual charge cable. There's a hook incorporated into the cargo floor panel so you can easily secure it in an open position, negating the need to keep it held up or remove it. You fold down the second row seat using the same handles on the upper backrest that you would use to change the position of them. With everything folded flat, you have a maximum of 59.1 cubic feet of total cargo space. Additional trunk amenities include LED lighting on either side and cargo hooks on either side of the floor. A cargo privacy cover is optional. Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that too, and make sure you turn those notifications on. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.